He's here. All right, come on, you come and say hi. Oh, God, he's so gorgeous. He's just obsessed with the phone. Oh, you're lovely. You're just lovely. Yes, you are. All right. All right, here's a question. Hold on. Can you make a video about telling people you are in recovery? I've told my family and I want to tell my friends so that I can excuse myself in a way, since for the last year and a half I've been worshipping my eating disorder behaviours and not being completely present with them, and I've blown them off and made things less fun if there was food involved or thought food would be involved. I feel like they think I've just become an irritable, anxious person in general, which I'm not actually. I can't tell if this is just me seeking permission to eat from yet another source, or if it's just me being obsessive and wanting everyone to know that I'm doing recovery before I go all in. I generally want to tell them because I've been distant for a while, but I don't know if it's worth it or if I should just act like a normal person and recover without them ever knowing I was struggling. So from what I've gained from that is what you're saying is you want to tell your friends because you want to give a reason for why you've been an irritable cow the last year and a half. But you're worrying that that might be seeking permission from them. And then what was the other thing you're worrying about? It's just me being obsessive and wanting everyone to know I'm doing recovery. Anyway, so, well, I think that the first thing that you're thinking about, which is this me seeking permission? I think that's actually, I think that's an important thing to wonder. Sometimes I think that people do want to tell people, oh, I have an eating disorder and I'm in recovery, or I'm going into recovery before they go into recovery, and they're sort of seeking permission a little bit, and then maybe they're hoping that then their friends will be sources of permission to eat a lot of the time when they may be, sorry, knock something over, looking for that. And so I think that it's good that you thought that. What I would do if I were you is I would get going first. So I would start unrestricted eating. If you're still doing compulsive movement, if you have been compulsive movement, I would stop that. I would stop purging. I would get on with recovery, and I would probably get myself going for a couple of weeks. I would make sure that I'm actually doing it without anybody else's permission. And then I would tell people, hey, I've had an eating disorder, but I've been in recovery for 4 weeks or whatever it is, and you may have noticed a difference in me, you may have noticed that I'm coming out and I'm eating more. You don't have to, if the true reason that you want to tell your friends is so that you can apologise to them for being a bitch, then that doesn't have to happen today, does it? It doesn't have to happen next week either. You can get yourself on your way, you can get yourself good and well into a strong recovery, and that's when you tell them, because then you know that you got your recovery going. You're not seeking permission to eat from other people. You will also feel more independent in your recovery, and being independent in our recoveries is crucial, because that, you know, if you tell a load of people, then they sort of sometimes feel like, okay, I need to help, I need to be there for you. That's a lovely thing, and sometimes that can be of assistance, but a lot of the time we actually do need to be more independent in recovery and rely on people less. And there's a difference between people allowing people to support you and relying on people, and I think that's maybe one of the things that you're getting at there as well when you're talking about permission to eat. You do not want to be reliant on anybody else for your recovery. Other people can support you, and that's a wonderful thing, but there is a difference. So that's what I would do. I would get going, kickstart it, get on your way, and then when you're doing well, that's when I'd say to people, I've been in recovery for a month, and that's why I'm less bitchy than I was before. And then you can actually talk about all of the things that you want to talk about with them. All right, bye.